Attention, future green card holders. Big changes are coming to the U.S. immigration system in 2025, and if you're hoping to secure permanent residency, this is a video you cannot afford to miss. Trump's new immigration reforms are set to reshape the way green cards are issued, and the impact on thousands of aspiring immigrants could be enormous. From eligibility requirements to processing times, we're diving deep into what these changes mean for you. Whether you're a current applicant or planning to start your journey soon, understanding the finer details of these reforms will help you stay ahead of the curve. In this video, we'll break down exactly how these policy shifts will affect the green card process. Will the new system make it easier or harder to get approved? What are the key steps you need to take right now to improve your chances of success? And most importantly, how can you navigate these changes without running into roadblocks? So, if you're ready to learn how Trump's 2025 immigration reforms will impact your green card journey, hit that play button. We'll give you all the answers you need, plus practical tips to stay prepared. Don't forget to like the video if you found this information helpful or if you're curious about how these changes will unfold. Your support helps us bring you more updates and expert insights on U.S. immigration policies. As we begin to see more movement on immigration reform, especially with Trump's proposed changes for 2025, it's crucial for anyone seeking a green card to understand exactly what these reforms will mean. The impact of these policy changes will be felt in the application process, eligibility, and overall approach to how green cards are issued in the U.S. Whether you're an aspiring immigrant or currently in the middle of the application process, understanding the nuances of these changes is vital. These reforms are expected to reshape the future of U.S. immigration for years to come, and the stakes have never been higher. To begin, let's talk about the key drivers behind these changes. One of the biggest focal points of Trump's immigration reforms is the prioritization of merit-based immigration. This shift in focus is set to replace the traditional family-based model, which has been the backbone of U.S. immigration for decades. With merit-based immigration, the U.S. government will favor individuals based on skills, education, work experience, and even the financial stability they can offer the country. This is a major departure from the system we've seen in the past, which placed a heavy emphasis on family ties. For many, this will make it easier to navigate the green card process if you can demonstrate your qualifications. However, for others, this shift could make things more difficult, particularly for those who may not have the necessary professional background or qualifications. Now, let's dive into what these changes mean for those already in the green card process or those considering applying in the future. First off, the transition to a more merit-based system doesn't mean that family-based immigration is going away entirely. However, it does mean that the process will now be much more competitive. The priority will shift toward those with high-demand skills, particularly in fields like technology, engineering, and healthcare. While this is great news for skilled workers, it could pose challenges for those who don't fit neatly into these high-demand categories. Applicants will be expected to prove their qualifications beyond just their family ties, and this may involve taking extra steps to demonstrate their professional achievements and contributions to society. For many, this will require an in-depth understanding of how to present their skills, education, and work experience in the most compelling way possible. The changes also come with a focus on the reduction of green card numbers, especially for countries with high numbers of immigrants, such as India and China. This means that competition for green cards from these countries is likely to intensify. Applicants from these nations may find it more difficult to secure a green card, especially if they do not have the necessary qualifications to compete in a merit-based system. While these changes may sound like they will lead to fewer opportunities for some, there is also a potential upside. By prioritizing individuals with specialized skills, the U.S. hopes to create a more robust workforce that can meet the needs of the modern economy. This means there will be a growing demand for certain professions, and if you can position yourself as an expert in one of these fields, you could find yourself ahead of the curve. Another important aspect of Trump's immigration reforms is the shift toward a point-based system. This system, already used in countries like Canada and Australia, awards points to applicants based on various factors, including age, education, work experience, language proficiency, and job offers. The more points you accumulate, the better your chances of receiving a green card. This is expected to create a more transparent and predictable process for applicants, allowing individuals to gauge their likelihood of success early in the process. However, the downside is that it adds an additional layer of complexity. Applicants will need to track and manage their points carefully, ensuring that they meet the required thresholds to be considered for a green card. This will likely require applicants to be proactive and plan well in advance to ensure they can accumulate enough points to qualify. In addition to the merit-based and point-based systems, another significant reform is the emphasis on reducing illegal immigration. Trump's administration has long argued that the current immigration system does not do enough to deter individuals from entering the U.S. without proper authorization. In light of this, one of the proposed changes is a stricter vetting process for green card applicants. This includes increased scrutiny of applicants' backgrounds, criminal history, and even potential ties to organizations deemed a threat to national security. While these measures are designed to ensure that only individuals with strong qualifications and good standing are granted green cards, they could also lead to longer wait times and more complex paperwork for those applying. For many applicants, the increased vetting process might feel invasive, but it's part of the broader push to ensure the integrity of the immigration system. So, what can you do to prepare for these changes? First and foremost, it's important to stay informed. The immigration system is constantly evolving, and what might seem like a small change today could have significant consequences down the road. By keeping up with the latest developments in the green card process, you can make informed decisions about when to apply and how to best present your qualifications. If you're currently in the process of applying for a green card, it's a good idea to review your application and ensure that you're presenting the strongest possible case. Are you highlighting your skills, education, and work experience effectively? Do you meet the new criteria for merit-based immigration? If not, now is the time to start making adjustments. The sooner you begin preparing, the better positioned you will be when the reforms take effect. Another key consideration is language proficiency. Under the merit-based system, English language skills will play a major role in determining your eligibility. If English is not your first language, now is the time to work on improving your skills. Whether it's through formal language courses or daily practice, becoming proficient in English can give you a significant edge in the green card process. In addition, if you're eligible for work in a high-demand field like technology or healthcare, your ability to communicate effectively in English could be a major selling point for employers. This could make it easier for you to secure a job offer, which in turn can increase your chances of obtaining a green card. As the green card process becomes more competitive, it will also become more critical to network within your industry. The more connections you can make, the more likely you are to hear about job opportunities that could help you build your profile for the green card process. Networking can take many forms, whether it's through professional organizations, social media, or even attending industry events. The more visible you are in your field, the better your chances of attracting the attention of employers who may be looking for talent to sponsor for a green card. For those who are currently struggling to navigate the green card process, the changes may seem overwhelming. But the key takeaway here is that these reforms are designed to create a more streamlined and merit-based process that rewards individuals with valuable skills and experience. While the system may become more competitive, it also offers a clearer path for those who can demonstrate their worth. By understanding the new policies and preparing in advance, you can increase your chances of success and make the green card process a more manageable and predictable journey. Finally, the call to action is clear. If you're planning to apply for a green card under Trump's 2025 immigration reforms, start preparing now. Whether it's enhancing your qualifications, improving your language skills, or simply staying updated on the latest policy changes, the sooner you take action, the better your chances of securing your future in the U.S. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and share it with others who could benefit from this information. Your support helps us continue to bring you the latest news and updates on U.S. immigration. So hit that like button and stay tuned for more valuable insights.